hold on. First of all,
You need your Southern drawl? What are you trying to get ready?
No. Because in all seriousness, I swear to you, the smile on my face, it has nothing. I should say it has nothing. I wish Randy Gregory the best.
Yeah.
He obviously has got some issues, and I don't wish any ill will towards him. Please don't get me wrong. But they just never let me down. They just never let me down.
Why do you just,
I mean, it's like I'm very disappointed that we didn't start this segment with my song.
Yeah.
I mean, they just never let me down. You know how many times Will Kane has been on this show, and you know, just knock it down. And how many times, Max, I had to tell him? I said, just wait. There's gonna be something. It never, ever fails. Listen, Randy Gregory, I mean, we wish him the best.
Yeah.
He clearly has a problem. When you test positive at the NFL scouting combine or the drug test, after you had a track record at Nebraska, I mean, talk about being transparent. You know what I'm saying? They probably issued the drug test before he got off the plane. I mean, they kind of knew what the hell was going on, okay? And the bottom line is this. You kind of knew that Randy Gregory, I mean, the failed drug test at the scouting combine ultimately forcing him to drop to number 2 in the draft, the second round of the draft. All right, and then after that, you missed all but 2 games in 2016. You missed the entire 2017 season. The Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, who, by the way, don't have a heart attack, Will, I think, by and large, have done a good job. You know, you place your faith in this kid, and what happens? He sits up there, apparently, allegedly, another failed test, and now he's going to be an indefinite suspension. You got David Irvin, who just played. You played 2 games last year. Okay, 2 games. You need to show and prove that you are worthy. You're about to get suspended yourself, according to reports, okay? And we didn't even get into the contract situations or whatever. Will Kane, I keep telling you, I keep telling all your nauseated, disgusting Dallas Cowboy fans who make me want to vomit every time I think about y'all sorry selves. I keep telling y'all, just wait. The Dallas Cowboys are the only organization, Max, tell me if I'm wrong, that I've said this, the only organization in professional sports where I literally ask about eligibility. It's the only team. It's the only team in professional sports where I religiously state, are you sure they're going to be eligible to play? And once again, here it comes.
I didn't hear about anything about drawers, by the way.
No. Oh, you talking about the dude that got arrested because he stole cologne and a pair of drawers? I mean, that's my all-time favorite right there. That was hilarious. It's the Cowboys, man.
Stephen A's going to be like, gather around, grandkids someday, let me tell you.
Excuse me.
Oh, boy.
How do?
Will, you feel back at home now?
How do?
You know what? I got to say, Will, it is fairly hilarious to me. Not that Randy Gregory has problems.
No.
The reason they got him in the second round is because there was some risk, and there's downside in risk. You know, risk includes downside, and you got a first round, maybe top 10 talent in the second round because of this possibility, and this has now come to pass. And David Irving, I mean, you had a guy who turned out to be on a per-play basis a star who you're now going to lose. But the funny thing to me is not that, Will. The funny thing to me is one of the things this Cowboys team had going for it, especially once you got your war daddy on defense, right? And you got your
war daddy. Why do you have to
you
say
got
that
your young franchise quarterback.
I reckon you're right.
Is that they were cheap.
I reckon you're right.
The problem with keeping a team together like the Cowboys, who is as well-rounded and as talented as the Cowboys is, they're cheap, but they're about to get expensive. But usually, they get expensive once they've done something. They're about to get the expensive before they've done it. They're going to have to pay DeMarcus Lawrence. They're going to have to pay Zeke. They're going to have to pay Dak. Like, you better win this year, like right now, before this thing falls apart, because it's a loaded team. But you got to do it right now.
Will, I have one question. Is war daddy like a thing you say down there?
I mean, no. Jerry Jones is not like the Merriam-Webster's dictionary of Texas. He does the terms that he makes up are not ones that we look to
that's
as
like a thing.
Definitional terms.
Right.
I do like it though, war daddy. Let me get back to Randy Gregory, if I can, for just a moment.
You go right on. You go right on, buddy. You go right on.
After you, sir.
Okay.
I did do a little research this morning because I was fairly sure I could come back today and go, you know what, all this to-do that Stephen A. makes about the Cowboys and suspensions, the truth is the Steelers, they have guys that are suspended for drugs.
Right.
We don't talk about it the same way.
I reckon you're right.
But the research I did come back that the Cowboys do suffer from some of the most suspensions in the league since 2014. But here's the thing. Here's who keeps proving you right, Stephen A. These two guys, Randy Gregory and David Irving. The truth is, most of the Cowboys suspensions come down to just a few players. Randy Gregory, David Irving, Rolando McClain. These guys, the Cowboys have taken calculated risks on big talents. And they've lived on the edge with those guys. They have stood by them. Randy Gregory, as you point out, has been suspended over and over and over again. These guys are the ones that keep proving what can go wrong will go wrong. Now, I think you have to abide by the rules. I'm going to take a serious turn for 1 second here. I do think you have to abide by the rules, okay? Rules are rules, and you live by them. But I do think this rule is stupid. I do think the fact that Randy Gregory is an amazing talent that can't play in the NFL because he takes, by all accounts, it's weed. Weed is his issue here. I'm not even making a philosophical point. I'm not making a hypocrisy point. Max, those are your points to make. Mine is more like the practical point. What's it matter? It's not a performance-enhancing drug. It doesn't take it away from anybody else in the field. The only person you hurt is yourself. And if Randy Gregory can perform while still having a problem with this substance, why does he need to be drummed out of making a successful living in the NFL? That's my serious point.
I hear you, buddy. I hear you, buddy. I understand. I really, really do. But here's the deal, Will Kane. The league has a rule that essentially says
I got that part.
The weed. That's what the rules